Good morning, fourth grade readers and writers. So a quick tutorial video before you start today's assignment. When you are ready to start today's assignment and you are going to come to our home page, you're going to scroll down and go to Tuesday. And then you'll click on our assignment. So it's a little bit different today. Some of the directions will be here on this page, but then you're going to have to go somewhere else. And I did that because I wanted you to be able to have one spot where you could have the questions you needed to answer and then a place to answer them, so you didn't have to scroll back and forth and back and forth. So today, you'll come to this discussion page. For today's assignment, you're going to do some brainstorming because you will be creating your own froth bungling bully, okay? In order to do that, you're going to have to remember what similes are and learn about metaphors. So a simile is when two things are compared to each other that have something in common, but they're not necessarily the same. And when you do a simile or use a simile, you will use the words as or like in your simile. A metaphor does kind of the same thing, but it does it directly. It will compare two things that don't seem the same, but have something in common. But a metaphor will do it without using the words as or like. So before you go to your assignment, you must watch these two videos. And I know, JJ, you'll get a big kick out of these. After you watch the videos, you can scroll down, and here's the next step. This is where it gets important. The next step is to click on the BFG. So you're going to click on this icon right here. It's going to take you to our home page. You're going to look at the top of the home page on the right-hand side where it says, I think it says to do. We'll go look at it in a second. You're going to find the quiz called Brainstorm, and you're going to take that quiz. It's not really a quiz at all. It was just the only place on our Canvas page that I could find where I could put your questions in a spot where you could answer each question directly. So it's really just an assignment. I do not want you to reply on this page, okay? So let's go try this. We're going to click on the BFG icon. Here we go. Uh-oh. Let me go back and get myself in student view for you. This is my teacher page. It takes me to a different spot. So let's go to student view. Let's scroll down to Tuesday. We'll get into our assignment. Okay, here's our directions and our video. We're going to go over here to the BFG. Okay, here we go. It brings you back over to your home page. Right here, this little rocket, and it says Brainstorm. This is where you're going to go. Click. And now it brings you here. And here's your directions. Use the examples below to help you brainstorm how your froth bungling bully will look. You will use the notes and ideas you write today to draw and write about your bully, actually not tomorrow, on Thursday. You must use similes and metaphors in your description. So now, your button here will say take the quiz. I've already clicked in it, so it says resume. Your button's going to say take the quiz. Click on it like that. And here you go. you have 3 questions. 1, write some notes about how your bully looks. Example, his hair is long and tangled, so whatever that is. His eyes are tiny black holes. So you're going to write your answer right here. Then you can scroll to the next one. What objects or animals can you compare your bully's appearance to? Maybe a mountain or a bear. Remember, this is your own work. You don't necessarily need to use these examples, but I want you to be thinking about it. Now, this is where you're going to take the ideas that you wrote for number 1 and number 2, and in number 3, you're going to turn them into similes and metaphors. For example, he loomed over me like a grizzly bear. Okay, the word like means this is the simile. He had craggy yellow teeth. So his teeth are being compared to the word craggy, like pointy, like craggy, pointy mountains. So this is a metaphor. It did not use the word as or like. Okay, if this is confusing, you need to come to my office hours at 10 o'clock and talk to me, or you need to write your questions in our help box so that I can get back to you. Okay? All right, I hope that this helps and is fairly clear. All right, good luck.